Here we are. Welcome to the new and exciting Tuesday and Thursday night crypto stream. Miguel, welcome. This is happening, Banner, Nathan, yeah. Well, thrown out of my element. I'm actually I'm short Solana right here at 79 3 cents. So I'm looking for this point lower, IB low to hold, which it did so far. About 32 Solana short. Not a huge position, just getting my beak wet a little bit here. Gonna make maybe 50 bucks. You know, this is we're just getting the hang of things here. So I also have what is going on here? Get the chat up. Logger, what's up? Neo, Tamara, Oxford. We got the whole crew here already. Everybody's looking to trade some crypto. We got Tick Strike up. We're watching Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, and XRP. I currently have a small short position in Solana. This is going to be our VWAP Bounce short with a IB low confluence. What we also have working for us on this short is weekly lower band. It's kind of battling with here. 9 a.m. for Neo. Tamara says it's time for sleep. Well, Bitcoin's selling off here. XRP and Ethereum all moving lower. So I'm hoping that it pulls Solana with it. So we'll go through the charts. You know, this is a little slower paced time, right? We have Asia opening up a little bit. Gold is testing the lows of the session. Here we go. We're starting to get some movement here. Very slow. So this is the BTCC exchange. I have a very small amount of money in here, guys. Just a couple $100. But you get awesome leverage. So I actually have 32 Solana short here. Now you have to trade crypto futures to be able to go long and short easily. No different than the futures we trade. That might just the profit target's going to be 177.45 cents. So it's about a 1-to-1 risk to reward. I could probably tighten up this risk a little bit at this point. It's going to be about a 2-to-1 risk to reward here. It's going very slow. We'll see how it goes. EPS. Oh, I didn't know what price you wanted. You mean the price on Solana? Yeah, I've got about 50 bucks. 50 bucks. Nothing crazy. We're just getting. We got the tape here. We got the level 2. This is my position. I'm using about $115 for this short. Normally, you know, 32 Solana is 32 times 178 bucks. So you would need, you know, it's a $5,600 position with only $100. It moves slow. It does move slow. Solana is a slower mover. XRP is a slower mover. You can take some nice positions with Ethereum with some nice leverage. It's not as exciting as NQ. You know, Bitcoin is probably the fastest mover out of all of them, but of the majors. So we'll let this one work for a little bit. This is breakout prop. All right, took a couple of trades here, a winner and a loser. and I'm up about $23. I have the $100,000 funded account. Let's take a look at what Ethereum is doing. So Ethereum looks weak, right? It's at the lows here. Looks like it wants lower. So do we jump in here sooner or later? You know, I think the short was up here, obviously. But man, does this chart look weak? I mean, the best time to trade crypto probably, Corey, is you know, 9:30 a.m. I'm trading the stock market indexes then, so I can't do both. So this is the only other time I have available to trade crypto, really. It's not the best time. It's not a bad time. Ethereum's looks like it's going to break here. I might take a little position. See if we can get some continuation here. Because we just had a price discovery continuation short beautifully. So all this stuff follows the same. Oh, ripping up from there. We could break this level. I do, Roadrunner. I have some XRP and some Bitcoin long term that I hold. I also bought some for my son. He's got some. So I'm short Ethereum here. Hopefully we get this break. If it breaks, it can break nice. So I'm short 20 more. You know, I'm up 177. But we need some continuation to the downside. Looks like we might get it.
U.S. Treasury Secretary Bessent. China, largest revenue source in tariff income. U.S. Treasury Secretary Bessent. If it's not broken, don't fix it. Treasury said. Bessent in Fox News interview.
You can also watch it on TradingView for free.
Status quo is working well on China.
All these crypto feeds are free. I do have them on Ninja here, but I'm watching the futures.
Bessent speaks on Fox News.
Oh man, I'd love to see this thing sell off. Come on now. Let's crack. So I'm short 20 Ethereum. 20 Ethereum, guys. 20 Ethereum is, you know, an $82,000 position. This is futures, correct? Yeah, you can't easily short spot, so you have to trade futures. So we're at this kind of make it or break it spot right here at 115. Very bearish. Chart. We're below monthly VWAP, below weekly lower band, below intraday lower band. Looks like it's catching a little bid here.
US Treasury Secretary Bessent, we're planning to significantly boost economy in 4Q.
Hey, so yeah, everybody starts in the Discord. It's a great place to start.
US Treasury Secretary.
There's a link for that in the description of this video.
Will be a booming year for the economy.
And the anchor VWAP is to 6 p.m. Well, this one is currently at 8 p.m. the previous night, right? So it will be anchor. We'll get a new one in about 45 minutes. So we're looking for price discovery breakout to the bottom here. Bitcoin week. XRP week.
Interview on Fox News concludes.
Solana is the strongest one out of them, but it's going. Slowly. I don't trade crypto every day. The new stream is going to be Tuesday and Thursdays and Saturdays. For all of you that can't get enough trading, we'll have trading on Saturdays. I trade mostly the CME US futures. Nice Roadrunner. Here we go. It would be nice if we could get a good crack here. Yes. Let's go. Come on. Big buyer here, obviously. 115, that's the support level. Dang. Doesn't move the same as futures, that's for sure. The futures that we're used to. Yeah, BTCC is the exchange if you want to trade cash. That's this account. And then breakout prop is the prop firm I'm using. So 2 options. You don't need much money. It's nice. You can put in, you could, I mean, you can trade with $100, $200. I turned $100 into $200 in like 2 days. So pretty easy. They give you so much leverage. Let's go. 93. All right, closed 1. Dang, it got bought up quick. Look at that. I bet that was shorts covering. Crazy. Yeah, breakout prop and BTCC. There's links for them. I got a link for you for this one. And then I have a code for breakout. You're going to do the prop direction. Solana's starting to work out finally. So, you know, I'm up 10%. It's not a lot. I know it's trading a small amount, but still. Yeah, baby. Solana's real weak now. It's all fractal, that's right. It's tempted to close out here, but I'm going to see if it keeps bleeding. Solana's working nice now. You got out of the rest at break even there on Ethereum. Solana, we'll see what's happening. Might just take my 10% here. We'll see. All right, I took it. All right. Gold does look like it wants to puke, doesn't it? Very weak. All right, I might switch long here on Ethereum. Here goes. So went long down here. Boy. Does look like it wants to break now. There it goes. Should have held the short. NQ's tanking too. Crypto market's going with it.
Challenger, Masahiko Kobayashi steps down as non-executive director.
LJ Biz. What's up, man? Welcome to Crypto Night. Solana would have hit. All right, let's see what we get next. We get something set up. You might have found a little bottom there. This trade worked out nice in Solana. If anybody took that. Awesome, LJ Biz. Follow the process. The profits will follow. So this is starting to look like a fade value or extreme on Solana. XRP's down 6%, dude. 6%. It's a lot. Ethereum's down 4.5%. Much smaller crowd than the morning trading, because this is our first night. I figured there's going to be a lot more people. There's going to be at least some people that aren't going to be able to watch the morning stream. Gold, NQ. Man, look at this price discovery continuation on XRP. Going to Hades. How far low do we go? That's the question. Ethereum keeps getting bought up at this level. But it looks like it's kind of bleeding out a little bit now. Stop out of this one. I used to build custom PCs back like that. I used to build something like called a Bitcoin miner rig, and I had no idea what you're talking about. Ah, thanks, Jason. Appreciate it, man. We got about 30 people on the YouTube. If you're trading the gold, you should put the VWAP setting as 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We trade the gold futures. Breaking. This is the move I was looking for, wasn't it? It's happening in real time. And this Solana short was beautiful. Might be time to try and pick up a long here. Solana, if this level can hold. This is the value area low in this distribution here. Oh, there it goes. Oh, nice Ethereum treasuries. And Q broke the lows. Well, the good trade is kind of over. Yeah, at one point, does it reclaim? You know, it's got to reclaim the low. If there's going to be a bit of a squeeze. Dude, like it does like the short squeeze a lot, so we could see that. So right now, this is Ethereum. Took it short. Now I'm looking for the reclaim long right around here. Ethereum, and I took a short on Solana. It was a IB low, VWAP Bounce short with weekly lower band confluence. It was a beautiful short. Paid off nice. Profit target hit. And then I went long on this lower band here. And that actually just closed. Price. $14, $20. Yeah, tomorrow they definitely there's some nuances. I did create a video where you can see some of the nuances, but you know, the system is virtually the same. Right back to the lows. So I have a video. The video I just did on Saturday. If you haven't seen it, you get a chance. This one. Yeah, too busy making money. Yeah, when you get some time, just watch that one. No, I understand this is BTCC. Down it goes. There goes NQ with it. Gold bouncing though. Gold is not puked. Yeah, the slippage is really nice on BTCC. The liquidity, Anderson. It's actually really, really good. Very happy with it. But I trade the futures as well, not spot. So I can short. Yeah, I gotta get that 10. There goes Solana. Ethereum going with it. That was a real move I was looking for. All right, let's see. I mean, it's kind of just in free fall here. We do have the extension here, so this could be a good place to maybe catch a little bounce. What, everything going down is making you sad, Nathan? Get you a little bounce here. Kind of gotta, I don't scalp it all that much differently. The commissions are a lot higher. So you can get a little squeeze. Gotta take your profits though. Yeah, it's definitely better to trade the volume profile in Ninja Trader or Derivate. They're really, they're going to be a little different. You might not see some specific differences. TradingView volume profile isn't terrible, but it's not as detailed as at all. It's another pop to short. I feel like it is. Short the pop again. Oh, $239 profit. XRP down a lot. Bitcoin weak. Ethereum. Anybody else trading crypto or everybody just watching? Just a little check-in. Still like this level down here, this 75 to buy. I'm going to pick some up here. So we do have, we did kind of melt through this low volume area here. Let's do a little bit of a composite here. All right. So, 52, 70. Interesting area to bounce here at 70. Not quite there. Hey, Mark. Good. Watch and learn. So this is an interesting area between 75 and 80. So watching for a long spot here. And the next spot we can go to is this 54.
Japan July imports increased by 0.4% month-on-month. Japan July exports 8.943 trillion yen. Japan July exports declined 0.2% month-on-month. Japan July imports reached 9.246 trillion yen. Japan July trade deficit 117.55 billion yen. Estimate plus 198.5 billion yen. Japan July exports to EU dropped 3.4% year-on-year. Japan July exports dropped 2.6% year-on-year, with estimates at minus 2.1%. Japan July exports to China declined 3.5%.
Voice news disconnected.
All right, let's see what we do at our level here. Still weak. See if we get the bounce here. Whoa. Lots of volume. Right there. We're trying to break this level. This is a key level because the volume just kicked up a lot. You got a whale down here. Wild. Here's your gold, Nathan. All right. Right through it. All right. I'm going to step in here. Got some buyers. Well, in 5 minutes, we're going to have a new VWAP, new anchored VWAP. And then that might be the time I log off for tonight. Yeah, super weak. Man, I was right on the short idea, wasn't I? If I could only held it. I shorted there $50 ago. Same with Solana. Look at that. That was a beautiful trade. and catch a bid. All right. I'm using the Coinbase crypto feed, spot crypto feed. The futures essentially flows with that. So this was a key level, this 75. Let's see if we do get a little bit of a bounce here, would be nice. Looks like it's building a little bit of structure down here. Japan exports clock deepest plunge in more than 4 years, dropping by more than expected, 2.6%. It's bad news. All right, 8 o'clock. New VWAP. Here it goes. Eight o'clock algos. All right, this is gonna be my last position here. It's up about 60 bucks. Here we go. Done. 291. All right, guys. I'm probably gonna close it up there. 291 in the prop firm. A little under 50 bucks in the cash account. Any questions before we wrap up here, guys? That was a good long. It did happen. You had to be patient. It took about 15 minutes for that level to pan out. But we got a good reaction there. All right, well, I'm going to wrap it up here, guys. Good long opportunity into Ethereum off that level that we spotted. This is the initial balance 2x extension. And it was the bottom of this low volume node on the higher time frame. So just like we usually do, good trades, good spots. Mark, not specific number of times now. Yeah, it definitely usually does get weaker the more time it hits, but it shouldn't be, you know, I don't trade the same price level over and over again anyway. But there's a free guide if you guys haven't downloaded it. Link in this description. We have the free Discord, tons of information, content in there. for you to get started. Just head on over to the links in the description of the video, and we'll get you started. Join the Discord, ask questions. Everybody else, have a great night. And we'll be back at it tomorrow morning for the Futures Open. Regular trading hours of the U.S. equities, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll be live and on YouTube, 10 a.m. Have a great night, everybody.